The Acer Predator series are known for their extravagant look and premium hardware that is always present in their products regardless if we are talking about gaming notebooks, monitors or peripherals. As a proof of their quality, and as a result of the great reviews that were and are still being posted by the customers in the market, we've chosen the Helios 300 as a worthy member of the Predator series that deserves an attention of 10 best ones. But if you want to know the reasons that make this laptop a must-have, I'd recommend you to stick with us for a couple of minutes in order to find out. From a design perspective, the Helios measures 15.3 inches in length, 10.5 inches in width, 1.1 inches in height, weighs around 5.47 pounds or around 388.62 by 266.7 by 27.94 millimeters and 2.48 kilograms respectively for those who prefer the metric system. This laptop features an aluminum and plastic black design that is accompanied by red stripes which are spread across the left and right side of the lid and at the bottom part of the construction, but we can also see some presence of the red color on the ASWD keys of the keyboard and the border around the touchpad as well. In addition, at the back of the lid, positioned at the center, there is the Predator logo which has a silver finish, so, when you see the laptop as a whole, then without a doubt, we can say that it shares the same aggressive look as the other models of the Predator series. The connectivities are divided among its two sides, so on the left, you can find an HDMI port, an SD card reader, single USB 3.0 port, a Kensington lock, an RJ45 port, and a USB 3.1 Type-C, while on the right, there is an audio combo jack that is followed by two USB 2.0 ports, and the power supply. The connectivities are indeed many, so you won't be limited in terms of connectivities, which is pretty good. When you open the lid, you will instantly notice the keyboard which is at the same time backlit, and the touchpad which, as I've stated at the beginning, is bordered by a red color, so let's talk about them. The chiclet-style keyboard is comfortable to type on and has a little key travel, but this doesn't mean that you won't be able to type accurately and have problems during your gameplay. I really love the keyboard's iron red backlit color that can significantly improve your gaming ambient, especially when you're playing during the night, but take in mind that it is not RGB, but only red backlit. So, I will leave it up to you to decide whether you can consider it as a remark or not, but even though, I don't have any problem with just a red color. Moving on, the touchpad doesn't have any additional buttons due to the fact that it is click-styled, which I find it really useful since you wouldn't have to move with your fingers all the time. Speaking of the Surface, those who had used it claim that all of their swipes were accurately registered and didn't have any problem in terms of navigation. However, as you all know, using a touchpad as a primary tool for gaming isn't really preferred by the gamers and therefore, isn't adequate, so I'd recommend you use your external mouse on which you're used on for gaming purposes. For anything else, except gaming, the touchpad is superb. Moreover, the 15.6-inch widescreen IPS display is supported by two flexible hinges which will let you open and close it as much as you'd like, but how does it really perform, I will tell you in the following section. Now, let's talk about the performance and its features. The Helios 300 is powered by an Intel Core i7 7700HQ CPU and has a GTX 1060 with 6GB VR-ready graphics card, 16GB of RAM and 256GB SSD, which is awesome for the price you pay. These specs are equally good and enough for mid-range gaming and for productivity, due to the fact that you will have a high FPS rate without dealing with the frustrating lag, while on the other side, you can stream and edit videos, watch movies and you name it what else without any problem. Acer has integrated their well-known cooling system as well, or to be more precise, there are dual cooling fans which can be fine-tuned if you seek a better cooling quality by taking advantage of the Predator Sense app. According to those who have been gaming for a longer period of time, the fans were successful in reducing the heat to the minimum, so by default, your laptop won't get that warm, so it could cause some issues. The IPS screen plays a huge role in your gaming experience, or better said, since it is IPS, that means that you can see accurate colors from wide viewing angles, while the overall visuals will be incredibly sharp. The screen's full HD resolution are 1920 by 1080 in terms of pixels and the aspect ratio of 16:9 is reasonable for the price you pay, so gaming on 1080 couldn't be an issue in my opinion. I also want to mention that the GTX 1060 is a really good chip for running games at 1080p, and you can even go higher if you'd like by connecting to an external display. So, games like Overwatch, Hitman, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Mass Effect Andromeda, Grand Theft Auto 5 and many others can be played with a high FPS rate, and you would definitely love every single moment spent on gaming. When it comes to the audio, I want to inform you that the speakers are using the Acer TrueHarmony technology, which makes them capable enough to produce a loud and clear sound that could somehow affect your gaming experience, but not really much if you ask me. For gaming, you would seek a better audio, and laptop's audio is only good for casual stuff since gaming requires a deeper and more defined sound. That's why I'd suggest you use your external headphones, but for anything else such as movies, or watching videos, the audio is great. Before we end, there is one more thing that I want to mention, and that's the battery life. According to the manufacturer, the average battery life is expected to last around 7 hours, but in practice, you can reach these numbers only for web surfing and similar stuff. Overall, I highly recommend the Acer Predator Helios 300 because it offers a great value for the price you're paying, and the opportunity of playing on a VR-ready laptop should definitely convince you to consider it as your next purchase. Thanks for watching, I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future, and if you have any questions related to this laptop, you can leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can.